Alright, what I'm going to be doing basically is showing off a couple of front court metas along with some front court rare builds that are out there. And when I say meta, I'm talking about what's really popular, the way which you're going to see a lot when you're trying to defend them, as well as just potential ideas for front court players. The wave right now is everybody's picking some kind of almost all round build that'll let them do a little bit more of everything. So you get shooting, you get some defending, stuff like that. This one right here, the very first one, you see this a lot and you think, oh, paint defender, this nigga can't shoot. Wrong, wrong. Nigga shoot, finish, and he can defend well or decently. Um, You see me put the match points in, playing around, just seeing how many I can get and where I need to put what. Uh, but just some ideas, because ideally you want your big man to at least be able to hit a free throw jump shot, a free throw line jump shot, something to stretch the paint out to open up lanes for guards, get rid of some of that clogging underneath, and let you guys pass, drive, or take smart shots. Because if they can sit in the paint on you all day, it really makes it difficult for you to get that win. So you get several options as far as like what you can do with your takeover. And here's the very first one. You get a nice paint defender, some pretty good comparisons. Here's the next one. This one right here is a very popular build. You see these all the time. Now it's really 4 to 5 ways of making this build. No, not five. 4 ways of making this build. This is probably the sneakiest because you don't be expecting this when you see this shit. But the interior force, because you can make it out of straight blue, you can make it out of blue and yellow, you can make it out of blue and red, you can make it out of blue and green, as you see me do here. The key is you just can't have your rebounds that high to make an interior force. So if you see somebody with an interior force, they just have a low rebound. They have low rebounding attributes, but that doesn't mean they can't still get rebounds if they play smart. I went with the all shooting pie chart out of this. I forgot to include that clip, but this one right here is a sneaky meta. If you see it on the twos, uh, you're not gonna know exactly how to guard this motherfucker right away. Um, it could be good in the pro am as well, as long as it's like working with another big. Um, why a lot of people like running with it is because, as you see, 23 shooting badges out of a big, and some of them shooting stats going to change because you can make them pretty tall, so you can make them clunky enough to get in everybody's way on the defense. Um, yeah, let me adjust these badges. Here we go. and you'll see when the name come up, you wouldn't even know how to really play this motherfucker right when you see him. But keep in mind his scoring on the inside with his close shot and his post hook and his standing dunks means he can back people down and bully them, and he can make inside layups or inside hooks really well, really efficiently. So he can rely on that. You can also rely on your mid range. You can also rely on your 3 point shot, or you can live off your mid range 3 point shot. You can rely on post hooks, but post hooks kind of low key broke. You got your post move so you can free yourself up and decent enough defense to face guard anybody. And now you got a two-way 3 level scorer. Next one, as we get into this. So this is, y'all probably seeing a bunch of these motherfuckers running around here. I got one of them. I made mine a little different, but you just change like 2 things and you can have it different ways. You can make a two-way playmaker. This is the shooting version. This motherfucker fast enough to where he can just blow by defenders and get to the goal. As long as nobody's underneath there, you can hit mid range. Well, you can hit mid ranges and whatnot, stretch the floor out. You'll also see a bunch of these playmaking glass cleaners. It's the same build, they just changed some stuff around. Also, right here, you see a glass lock, and you see what I got for the two-way playmaker. Uh, all right, this one right here, pretty popular. Well, it's not that it's pretty popular. It's the new rec wave. Either one of those three are the new rec wave. What a lot of people doing is running a rebounding wing at the 4, and they running play glasses, two-way playmakers, and playmaking fives at the 5. So you'll see them anywhere in that bitch from 6'9" to 7 foot. Um, as long as you're smart, you can play decent team defense, rebound well, and what they doing a lot is, loading up in a 2-3 zone, catching rebounds, kicking it down court with a play glass or two-way playmaker or the playmaking 5. Or the playmaking 5 is working out a half court set off of pick and rolls and dotting people up, or they getting in 5 outs and they got the play glass or the two-way playmaker cheesing the other centers or whatever defender they put on them. And he just working out that 5 out. They dot niggas up in the corner. If they need to put him in the corner, he can hit a 3. He can hit a midi. So that's what you're looking at. Like on try and get yourselves in the mindset of my big need to be able to shoot somewhat. It don't need to be a pure, but it need to be able to shoot and stretch the floor because that's what's going on. You have to be able to do that now in today's 2K game if you're going to be somewhat more, if you're going to be one of the elite. You can be competitive without being a outside or mid range big, but you need to like be at least mid range to be competitive now.